What is up, everyone?
Word. So, um, Crazy Jimmy when he gets in. What's up, Jeff Poole? Roger, how you
Mr.
doing?
What's up, Technique? Holy moly.
Yep. I've been stressed the fuck out this week, and today was supposed to be the Tidewater UAV and Drone Club. Uh,
Yeah, I saw that post.
yeah, he was gonna. Richard wanted me and Carlton to do some demos. Like I would do 5-inch and micro, and Carlton would do 10-inch and macro. What's up, Thrill Billy? How you doing?
Oh,
Uh,
Billy.
um,
How's that sword slice on your hand there?
right?
Healing well, I hope.
We
Billy
got
Billy he got stitches on his thumb. The first thing I thought was, oh shit, something happened with the quad. And then
yeah,
I read the story and I was like, no freaking way.
yeah. I was about to send one of those memes that was like, dude, take your props off.
What's up, Jeff PV?
What's up, Jeff? Oh Lord.
Still no feeling in the tip of the thumb. Ouch.
Mm.
Uh,
Is it your throttle thumb or your pitch and roll thumb?
for the pictures, it looked like his left hand.
Uh-oh. That's throttle and yaw. You need that one.
Well, if you start pinching on that hand, you maybe just need it for positive feedback, right?
Right? Oh, ooh, rough.
Dude, I am freaking zapped. Like, it got up to 106 degrees today. We were in the shade, but there wasn't a whole lot of breeze. I drank a gallon of water uh, and sweat every bit of it out.
Yeah, we had a rain day today, and we got rained out of that demo day. So
Yeah, Jeff, you're lucky that my XT60 came out on the quad. The one I had one quad. I had two quads that were good and one that was sus. And the one that was good was the one that I was racing with Mike Clino just like the other weekend, and everything was working fine. And I had no video today on that quad, so no matter what channel I put it on, so I was a little bit boned about that. Then my orange quad, I pulled that one out, and that one was flying great. Man did good on it all day, and then I had the battery buckle broke on my
what's up, Yorkie
533
Poo?
battery strap. It kind of
Yeah,
did
Yorkie Poo. I was just talking
one of
about
those
the
things,
Tidewater.
and so I bent it back, but I didn't. It yanked my freaking negative wire out of the XT60, so
Ooh,
it didn't fry the stack or anything like that. Fortunately, just shut me off, and I didn't have a soldering iron there to try to put it back together. Excuse me.
yeah.
And then
Um,
this iFlight stack. Um,
right.
I love the smell of iFlight electronics in the morning.
Right.
So I ordered a new stack for that. I got a Flywoo 20 amp stack, 35 amp stack coming, uh, 20 by 20 or 16 by 16. So I did not know they made them that high. I knew they made a 20 amp, and I was going to buy the 20 amp, but the 20 amp didn't come with the VTX, so I would have had to either purchase another VTX or find another one.
What's
Uh,
up, Private Island? So, Yorkie Poo, I was just talking about the Tidewater thing. Yeah, we got rained out, man. It was Richard wanted Carlton and I to do some demos, so I was gonna head out there with the micros and the 5-inch. Carlton was gonna bring his 10-inch, but I ended
never
up not
happened.
going at all because at one I saw Richard's post about it, and I was like, "Yeah, all right, guess we're rained out."
Oh, you
No
guys
one
got rain.
saw.
Lucky bastards. Jeff, I've got another one next weekend, so I still got another chance to catch you.
Jimmy, I
It'll
missed
be
your phone call because I was prepping for this, as you know. But Jimmy burnt up a rig he built, so he's gonna have me rebuild it, I think.
Yeah, I've got one racer needs a stack this week. One racer that needs uh, work on video. I don't know if it needs a new VTX or maybe it's just a what do you call it? Um, Pit mode switch. I gotta check. I tried to use Mike Kleino's Surface tablet, and it overheated while I was in the
Yeah,
middle of trying to see what the hell was going on with my VTX. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm done. Then Mike tried to let me fly his quad, which was a 6S, and he's also using I think he's still using an X9D controller.
yeah,
He's got those weird blue spiky sticks that Evan Turner has.
yeah. I've got some weird stick ends on mine that I just took off a little while ago, but they were like the blue, like Xbox 360 style tips. But yeah, I took them off because the thing just didn't. I didn't like how they felt. So guys, next week or the week after, we're hoping to have a really special guest on, but we're
Oh,
not going to
don't
tell
tell
you.
anybody.
I
Don't
know.
tell anybody.
I
Because if you
know.
tell, yeah, I was gonna say if you tell people now, something will happen and it won't happen,
Oh, I know. That's why I
or
said
somebody else,
we're hoping to have a special guest.
somebody else will get them first or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know.
I like the sharp thumbsticks right now. I really do. I'm using the OG ones, the OG fat spikes that came with the Nirvana, and those are
Yeah.
working really well for me. I had the skinnier. I've got some skinnier sticks, and I've got some TBS Crown Jewels. Um, I want to order. I was thinking about ordering some of the honey pots, but they looked a little big from what I saw on somebody's quad at IO.
Yeah.
So I did change because it's freaking summertime and my hands are sweating. The TPU prints, my thumb was slipping off of the stick. So as soon as I changed that at IO, I noticed a big difference.
Yeah.
So, and I've actually been improving. I got a 23-second lap today, which was uh, 3 seconds faster than what my fastest lap is on Velocidrone.
Nice.
And I shocked myself. I was like, "Holy crap!" And then I kept having little minor screw ups and washouts, so my average lap was like 30 seconds. So I did better on my. I improved my GQ time, but I didn't get to where I wanted to go. I wanted to be down around 120, and I'm at like 131 or something like that. I think it was. I'd have to look it up again. And I talked to my buddy Mike, and he can prototype the aluminum parts that I need for the new race frame pretty quick. The aluminum parts, that is.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, dude, 23 seconds. I was like, what? Because I was just, I mean, I've been popping 30s, but I just couldn't get any clean laps. I always had a couple little bobbles, or I'd hit the gate with my freaking. I'm coming through the gate too high on some of the gates.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. I
but yeah,
got a
it was
couple builds going, but I got Shane sent me a package. He's got me converting a few of his rigs to DJI. So
Nice.
I'm gonna be inundated with Flyno tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but I went DJI.
Did
Kinda.
you?
No, well, kinda.
Uh-oh. Maddie bought some goggles, didn't he?
No,
Oh, haha, nice.
I got the the brand new Mini 3, and because I didn't want to have problems with well, I didn't want to have to put all their app and all that crap on my phone, and I like having the monitor there instead of having some big unwieldy, strange tablet or phone holder attached to the remote.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
just gotta tell you, I keep now Rick. I keep telling him, I said if I beat his time, he loses his sponsorship. But then he's still got two, relatively difficult to break frames that last him for a while.
Well, here's the thing, though. Ricky's got you by what, like an average of 4 or 5 seconds at least?
Ricky's got me by. I haven't looked at Ricky's times recently, but I think when I did look, Ricky had me by. I think it was like 15 seconds or 18 seconds overall.
Oh, a whole lap. Got it.
Well, yeah, I think he had me by 18 seconds on a 3 lap. I think. But yeah, Jeff and I are pretty close.
Nice.
So, but I am definitely getting better. So next weekend on the global I'll be practicing the global qualifier in the evenings for at least an hour.
Are you using your Nirvana or your Tango 2?
I'm using my Nirvana.
That's what I thought.
The tank. To be honest, dude, I have not touched the Tango 2 since I got Crossfire working on my Nirvana.
That's what I thought, man. I was
It
wondering about
feels
that.
so much better in my hands. Even though it's got a full size module on it, my hands don't touch the module. I still have full access to all the switches. Yeah, it's great. The only thing that's kind of sucked today is a couple of times I forgot to turn it off. So it was running low on battery towards the end of the day. So I had to backpack a 3S850 onto the Crossfire module.
Yeah.
So I need to buy a couple more sets of 18650 batteries, so I can just swap those out and not have to worry about it.
Well, and that's what I did with my fucking jumper, because I'm running the T Lite with the Express LRS module, and I made the switch to some of the higher output cells that I had laying around, and I put like 4 aside just for that remote alone and keep them in my bag, fully charged, ready to go. And dude, it's so handy. Even though, like, I'm not gonna lie here, that jumper T Lite with the module, even with regular flying, takes like a week for it to die. So, like, I'm not in any hurry, and it's very rare that I'll be out of battery.
I
But
never ever ran into an issue with running out of battery unless I forgot to charge the day before a race. I always like one set of batteries on the Nirvana was always good.
yeah,
I did keep a spare set. I just never had to use them unless I forgot to charge the previous day. um, but with that Crossfire unit on, it sucks more power.
yeah.
Zach, read that next thing, please. Sorry, I got to send a screenshot of the new racer to Mr. Mike.
Which Mr. Mike?
Mike Kleino. He owns a precision metal machine shop.
Nice.
He's also the guy that is selling his metal machine shop. But he said everything right now. Everything is there, and he's just got it turned off, and he could whip me out a few parts if I needed to here this week. So I just have to get the carbon cut for him.
Thanks for sharing that out, Jimmy. He just shared out our show. Hey, Jimmy. You were asking about solder because you were out. What I generally use is Wizotech 6040 0.8 millimeter. That one. Why won't this focus? Focus. But yeah, so I use Wizotech. You can get this stuff on Amazon. I know. I'll send you the link if I can find it again. But I know you can get it on Amazon, but you can also get it at a few of the different retailers as well. So it's a good one. It's got the internal flux core. It uses the W416 flux, which is the same stuff that I have in my flux pen as well. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I had. Jeff got lucky. I had two more rounds that I missed because I couldn't get a quad in the air. And then I had one, and the round right before that was my best round, and then the round 7, I had a battery take a crap on me in the middle of the second lap. It just went from I wasn't paying attention to the voltage, but all of a sudden it started flashing low battery, and then land now, and then it landed now.
Yeah.
So I put a big blue X on that battery so I don't use that one in a race again. Other than that, all the rest of my batteries held out great. I had 9 Ovonics batteries. They all did great.
I've had Ovonics. I've liked Ovonics. I still use a few of my Ovonics. Some of the greens and some of the green writing ones and some of the pink or no, the orange Ovonics. Is it orange? No. Either way. Yeah. The orange and black high discharge ones. Those ones. Those ones I've used and I love them. The green ones I've burned through a couple of the 1500 milliamp hour packs, but I've also or the 1550s, but I've also got a couple that have lasted for almost a year. So
yeah, dude, I've got 5 batteries in my bag that are from last year at IO.
Yeah, and like you know me, I'm pretty partial to like the specific batteries that I use, and like the ones I use are mainly the parkours from Jesse, but that's literally the only place I can get them. And I run those demo ones from that company that sent me a bunch of batteries, which actually turned out to be pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I've only lost one of the batteries to sag and volt or resistance, but the other 2 are still holding strong and they're fantastic. Then I've got some Ovonics and a couple of the 6S CHNL or CNHL or whatever.
Jimmy, that's absolutely true. I tell you what, my batteries are lasting a lot longer ever since I bought that ISDT discharger where I just got to plug my battery into it, press one button, and it fucking takes it down to 3.8. And it discharges at up to 20 amps. I end up discharging at about 10 amps because I don't want to kill.
Hey, what's up, Blizzard? So Adidas said he got some pretty cool shirts in the mail today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He made a purchase on our store with his team discount and got some pretty gnarly shirts. I believe he got a Gank. I believe he got one of the Gank ones as well.
Nice. Yeah, Zach's working on. Well, Zach and I are working on some new T-shirt designs. Hopefully here soon.
Yeah, I'm working on a few of the team pilot designs right now.
I need Mr. Jeff to push um, his buddy to get his logo to me.
Right.
I can't remember who he said it was doing it for him.
20.
Did I tell you what, Rick? I when the CNHL Blacks first came out, I was super big into the Mini Star orange packs, of all sizes, and every battery I bought after the CNHL Blacks came out dropped a cell within 10 flights.
Well, and that's the thing. I had some CNHL that did the same thing, but I've also have some that have lasted forever as well. Like
I've never had an Ovonic drop a cell that wasn't damaged,
I
or
have.
or on a battery that I didn't run down to like freaking 11 volts or 9 volts. So I do like the Ovonic batteries. I like the GNB batteries for the small batteries for my micro drones. Most of them are my favorite. They had a run of a couple. I think it was the purple ones that were kind of iffy. But the yellow ones are nice. I like those already.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Is if you're racing quads, it's hard not to abuse your battery. If you're flying in bandos, it's hard not to abuse your battery.
Yeah.
I mean, physically, just physically. Even if you're coming down at 13.6 volts or whatever, and it's settling out to 13.8, you know, it's still physical abuse.
Yeah.
I did buy this thicker and also more grippy shrink tape for batteries from Amazon.
Yo, I'm gonna give you a tip that I've given a couple of people, and I have found seems to fit. So, custom fishing rods are a big deal.
Right?
Well, apparently, there's custom fishing rod shrink wrap, like custom heat shrink for fishing rod grip, and it comes in really cool designs. And it just so happens to fit perfectly over a 4S.
I
So
bought this
I've
is
been
that
wanting.
Nadiki company or whatever it is. That they sell a bunch of low end stuff, but this, I don't know. I think I bought a roll and it did 15 batteries, and I still have a lot left.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's one of those where it's like that's cool. Like okay, I kind of want to get custom battery wraps for optimized drone just to fucking have them.
Bicycle inner tubes. I've seen people use those. I've also seen lipo condoms.
Yep.
Those are about as fun to deal with as the actual namesake. Man, dude, my body has to get accustomed to replacing the water that I lose through sweat because it's just I lose a lot of water sweating and trying to replace it out in the field. Like Gatorade doesn't seem to work very well. Lemonade worked all right today. I had lemonade and water.
You gotta try cucumber water, man. It's very hydrating.
I need something that's got sugar and a little bit of sodium in it. I improved my time. It wasn't really a race; it's a global qualifier, so we were racing against ourselves, trying to improve our own times. So even though there was at least 3 pilots out on the track, it wasn't really a race.
Was this at your usual track?
This was out at down in Houston, so I had to drive a couple hours to get there. So I got up bright and early this morning, drove down there. I got back literally 20 minutes before 8 my time. So,
Damn.
So I've been home just about an hour.
So that's why you didn't respond earlier.
Yeah, like I said, we were out in Waller, so yeah, it was flipping hot today. What's up, Fly Zone Drone?
What's up, Fly Zone?
Yeah, man, when it gets hot like that, it wears and tears on me. It was partially my fault because we had electricity and I forgot to bring either of my fans again, which makes a huge difference. But yeah, it was a blast. Got to see all the Houston guys. There was one guy there that was over from Germany, where he was there working and got to fly a couple spots with the Houston guys.
Nice.
Yeah, I got another European class coming in tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, me too, Rick. Well, actually, I did better in real life than on the sim. Well, my fastest lap was better in real life, but overall, I think my average time is pretty close, maybe a second or two faster in real life. But yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do at least an hour of sim a night every night this week because I've got to go. There's got another one. And then hopefully by next week I'll have this the Pixie up and running. Hopefully I ordered that stack.
Which stack are you putting in?
Friday night or Saturday night I ordered it. So hopefully it'll be here this week. U.S. Postal Service has been on it. I guess this is probably a slow time and they're just getting everything there. But man, Colin got his quad in 2 days from me. Ben got his in 2 days, all the way up in freaking Vermont or Maine or Connecticut or wherever he's at up there.
He's in New Hampshire.
All those tiny little states are so. I'm used to a lot bigger states. Like every state that I've lived in could fit all of those states inside of it. Well, I mean, between Michigan, Virginia, and Texas, I mean, yeah, it's like Texas. You got to drive. I think it was 7 or 8 hours before, maybe 9 hours before we were out of Texas, give or take.
Too long.
Too long, says Zach. Yeah, on the way back we hit hit Illinois pretty quick, but then we were in Illinois for a while because we went down south through it. But yep, I got a new desk cam, so
you were telling me.
Yeah, so I can start doing. If I can, I have to figure out a way to get out to change the clamp assembly on it to get it to stop wiggling. Right now, when I wiggle the desk, it kind of bounces a little bit. But I'll use that for build videos and stuff like that. We're going to be doing some of those here pretty soon.
Yeah.
So Zach wants to start flying, but he doesn't want me to just give him a drone. He wants me to teach him how to build one and all the rest of that all the way up. So
'tis a noble cause, Zach. 'tis a noble cause.
What happened?
Nothing. I told you wanted to start flying, and that you didn't want me to just give you a drone. You wanted to learn about it, to build it all up.
Very much so. I think that's probably the best way to go about it.
Right.
So Zach will, once he figures out his pilot handle, we'll get him a little YouTube channel.
Oh, God.
Or I'll create one for Gank MultiRotors, or I'll just use my Gank FPV one, I guess.
Gank Jr.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
What's up, Danish in the house? What's going on, Danish?
What's up, Danish?
The YouTube channel, or at least the playlist, like drones for dummies.
We're not going to call you a dummy.
Oh man, I was gonna say. Y'all can call me a dummy if I call me a dummy.
Bumblebee Tuna.
Bumblebee Tuna.
Yeah, I'm kind of right now. Velocidrone is the official one being used by MultiGP, so I'm going to stick with that one. I heard Liftoff's pretty good. I haven't tried it. I tried the free version, but that was back when it first came out.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Tiny Whoop Go, you know I like that one. So, but yeah, I put all that Brooks. I got all that software installed for Brooks, so he doesn't have to try to download it on his spotty. I guess he's doing his internet is using his phone's hotspot, and he's out in the boonies, so he's trying to use a hotspot on 1 or 2 bars on his phone, and it doesn't work very well. And plus they limited him, because the plan he's on, they limit the speeds of that anyway. So
yeah.
Danish has been working on some top secret mutiny stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, that's that one. You showed us that last week, didn't you?
Not the top secret, huh?
Or one of them. Well, one of them anyway. I don't know. He could be working on something else. He's sneaky like that.
I was waiting for that to pop up, Dan. Like, not so top secret now.
Meanwhile, he's bought 6 ganks because he's like without you even knowing.
That's kind of difficult, but
with different names.
To be honest, I didn't get any orders for the 4th of July weekend sale at all.
Really? I tried to post that shit everywhere. I Frank's red hotted that shit.
Oh, I did too, and I paid Facebook marketing to market it out. So yep, all my orders are fulfilled. What's up, Vitrafly? Welcome to the stream.
Robert?
Dan's over there soldering something. Or it looks like it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's not the Kronos.
It will be when I get more solder.
Just send it to me. I'll build it out for frickin' for West Coast Throwdown. I already have 2 batteries.
I got it all ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Dan's like, you're not going to smash that at the Throwdown.
I'm just putting a harness on a ESC so that I can build out the Nemesis over-under. So, because I just cleaned up a Lumiere F7 board for it. So this is going to be fun. I want 3S, so I'm going to run... I want to see. Work.
Oh, Mako was live? I missed that. She must have went live while I was flying home or driving home.
Mako's up to some awesome shit these days, man.
Well, she's at World Games right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she is live right now.
Oh, well, stream it.
Hello, blue, Killian Russo, and yellow, and like Zamora must be the other color. So we have 3 left, 3 pilots left.
Well, it's dark. That course they're freaking flying. I saw saw them qualifying earlier.
Zamora had to.
That's freaking long.
Win this for it to continue. I don't know if you heard Scully, but Killian has not been. He's won every round, but in the last round, he was not in the lead the entire time. So perhaps there's a chance.
Holy moly. Let's see some racing.
He does. He's been flying great. Okay, now he's ready. Yeah, the fact that he hasn't lost a match yet is pretty epic at the World Games. Yep. There's Paul Atkins checking things out, or moving the drone to magenta. Hi, Matt. Yep.
Let's go.
Corresponds to a certain color. USA's out, Matt.
Make your screen big, Matt.
This is it. This could be it anyway.
Yep, Ryan said the USA is out.
Uh-oh.
The course is a crazy battery killer, though.
Here we go. About to go green. Medal ceremony afterward. Oh, jeez. I couldn't even catch that. I'll go to the DVR feed. They're close.
That's nuts.
Killian's in the lead. He's on his second lap. He's on his final lap. Oh!
Oh, no. 3 quads out.
Oh, wow.
Dang French.
Right?
Yeah, they are great. Oh, look at him. He's so happy.
That's awesome.
Okay, there, oh, there's Serena, I believe, from FAI. Paul Atkins. Matthew.
Is that Paul?
Everyone congratulating him. Well deserved.
All right. That's pretty cool. Switcher. There we go. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I might call it a night pretty soon here, but I do want to say we're going to get some new stuff in the store pretty soon, mostly pilot merch, meaning all our different team pilots will have their own merch. And yeah, we've got a couple other things going on. I got a couple Flyno builds and all that coming up this week. I got this Nemesis over under. And then I got Chronos. And I got to rebuild Helen and make sure that she works because I was having video issues. So yeah, got a couple of projects on the books. Next week we're gonna have a pretty fun episode, I think, guys, and I think you'll enjoy what's going on.
Should be awesome.
It should be, I hope. I was trying to get out to fly today at the Tidewater thing, but I couldn't. It would have been fun. So yeah, let's see. Wakara has some cool frames.
What's that?
Blizzard's fucking with everybody. He's like, hey, anyone here heard about these things called drones? And Yorkie Poo
Hey, Blizzard, while you're bullshitting, my first drone was a Wakara Rodeo 150.
Mm-hmm. I might even have a hold
Until I realized plastic was probably not going to hold up to my learning curve.
Wakara.
I'm not even going to have to get out of my chair. I think.
Yeah, I didn't either. It was in a box.
Man. There you go, guys.
Nice.
These are 1310 motors. I haven't.
Yeah, the good old days, man.
I haven't figured out the KV yet, but I want to use them on something. Oh man!
I gotta grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
For you guys from the north, man, y'all got it easy with the temperatures, man. That 100 plus degree temperature just saps all your energy, all your moisture.
Oh.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight, though. Yep. I'll drop. Here's the Gank MultiRotors Teespring store link.
Nice. And our Optimized Drone store, guys. You can still buy Gank merch there, but buy it from his store because then I don't have to send him proceeds. You guys can just do that directly. But yeah, and he's probably got better merch. I've just got the logo shirts periodically, you know. But check out optimizeddrone.com. That's where our store is. It's still a Teespring store. I just hooked up the domain so that I could have something with my purchase domain. Yeah, Tiny Hawk. I'll give the Tiny Hawk some cred for some fun. They've definitely been fun in the past.
Mine was like a QAV something, 210, I think. First carbon fiber drone.
Mm-hmm.
Then broke that. Then bought a couple Martians. Yeah, Danish. Someday he'll learn how to fly. All right, guys. I'm pretty much wiped the hell out.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm going to call it a
I
night.
need to go get some drink.
All right, folks. Everybody have a good night.
But you guys have a great week. We'll see you guys next week, where hopefully we will have a very special guest, or actually a couple guests. With us next week. Once we get it confirmed, we may send out a email.
We'll post. Yeah, we'll post.
So we just want to get it confirmed before we say anything. But you guys will like it. So that's it. I'm out, y'all. Have a good night. I'm gonna go rehydrate and then get in the shower.
Have a good night, everybody.